Chapter 1 Roots don't define the fruit. I was born in the heart of Soweto, in a home where poverty was more familiar than comfort. My earliest memories are not of toys or holidays, but of survival, counting coins to buy bread, hearing arguments through thin walls, and watching my mother fight storms that would have drowned weaker souls. From the outside, everything about my roots said, "You will fail. You will repeat the cycle. You will not make it out." But I learned something powerful: your beginnings are not your destiny. A seed planted in hard soil can still grow into a mighty tree. My roots were marked by poverty and abuse, but I chose not to be defined by them. Instead, I decided to be the fruit that proved different soil could still produce greatness. Your starting point is not your finish line. Too many of us believe that where we are born determines who we become. Yes, roots matter. They give us a story, an identity. But they do not chain us unless we allow them to. Think of a tree. The fruit is not judged by the soil, but by the nourishment, the sunlight, and the resilience it receives. You may come from pain, but you can choose growth. Redefine your identity. I had to learn early that I was not just another Cassie boy. I was not destined to be swallowed by unemployment, addiction, or violence. I told myself, I am more than my environment. That belief was the seed of transformation. If you don't rewrite your identity, the world will do it for you. And the world often writes in the ink of limitation. Carry the soil, but grow beyond it. I never deny my roots. They shaped me. They gave me hunger, discipline, and a story that inspires. But I do not allow them to imprison me. The soil is my foundation, not my final form. You must learn to carry your background with pride, but never let it limit your horizon. Take a quiet moment and write. Where do you come from? Describe your roots honestly, the good, the bad, the pain, and the beauty. What did those roots teach you? List 3 lessons your background has given you. Who do you choose to become? Write a declaration of who you are beyond your roots. I come from a family where poverty was normal. I was taught to survive with little. That gave me resilience. But I choose to be the fruit that brings abundance, joy, and hope. Breaking the cycle. Generational pain is like a shadow, it follows families silently. My mother inherited pain from her own mother. Abuse, poverty, neglect, these were patterns passed down like an unwanted inheritance. But there comes a time when someone must stand up and say, the cycle ends with me. For me, that moment was when I realized my story could be different. I didn't have to repeat the same patterns of brokenness. My pen became my weapon. Every word I wrote was a rejection of poverty, abuse, and silence. I was not just writing for myself, I was rewriting the future for my family. Awareness is the first step. You cannot break what you cannot see. Many people live in cycles without knowing it. Ask yourself, do I repeat the same mistakes as my parents? Do I attract the same kind of pain they carried? Do I see patterns of poverty, abuse, or addiction that echo across generations? The moment you become aware, you gain power over the pattern. Cycles don't break themselves. You must choose differently. My father chose violence, I chose healing. My mother chose sacrifice, I chose legacy. Choices are bricks, stack them differently, and you build a new house for the next generation.